We have all heard the rhyme since we were children in the schoolyard. An apple a day keeps the doctor away. It sounds like an old wives' tale, a simple proverb meant to encourage kids to eat their fruit. However, as we age, this simple advice transforms from a catchy saying into a powerful prescription for longevity and vitality. For seniors aged 60 and older and the caregivers who support them, the humble apple represents one of the most accessible, affordable, and chemically complex superfoods available in the supermarket. Why are we focusing on apples now? Because nutritional needs change drastically as we enter our golden years. Metabolism slows down, the digestive system becomes more sensitive, and the risk of chronic conditions like heart disease and diabetes rises. Nature has packaged a solution in a crisp, red or green wrapper. Apples are not just a snack. They are a toolbox of nutrients designed to repair, protect, and energize the aging body. In this comprehensive guide, we are going to peel back the layers of scientific evidence to show you exactly why this fruit is a senior's best friend. The nutritional powerhouse, what is inside. To understand the benefits, we must first look under the microscope. An average medium-sized apple contains about 95 calories, making it an ideal snack for seniors watching their weight. But the magic lies in the composition. Apples are rich in phytochemicals, plant-based compounds that act as antioxidants. They are devoid of fat, sodium, and cholesterol, the unholy trinity that many seniors need to avoid. Most importantly, apples are a significant source of vitamin C. As we age, our immune system naturally weakens, making us more susceptible to infections and slower to heal from wounds. A single apple provides roughly 14% of the daily recommended value of vitamin C. This isn't just about fighting the common cold. Vitamin C is crucial for collagen production, which helps maintain skin elasticity and joint health. Furthermore, apples contain potassium, a mineral essential for heart health, though we will dive deeper into that shortly. Digestive health, the fiber miracle. If there is one topic that comes up frequently in senior healthcare, it is digestion. Constipation and irregularity are not just annoyances. They can lead to significant discomfort and more serious gastrointestinal issues. This is where the apple truly shines. A medium apple contains about 4 grams of dietary fiber. This includes both insoluble fiber, mostly in the skin, and soluble fiber, known as pectin. Pectin is particularly fascinating for seniors. It acts as a gentle bulk-forming agent. For those suffering from constipation, the fiber adds bulk to the stool and helps move food through the digestive tract more efficiently. Conversely, because pectin is soluble, it can also help manage loose stools by absorbing excess water. It is nature's regulator. Furthermore, fiber acts as a probiotic, feeding the beneficial bacteria in the gut. A healthy gut microbiome is linked to everything from improved mood to a stronger immune system. Heart health, cholesterol and blood pressure. Cardiovascular disease remains a leading health concern for the population over 60. The phrase "an apple a day" might actually have its roots in heart health. Extensive research suggests that the flavonoids found in apples are associated with a reduced risk of stroke and heart disease. One specific study found that women who ate apples daily had a significantly lower risk of death from coronary heart disease and cardiovascular disease. Here is the science. The soluble fiber we mentioned earlier binds to fats in the intestine, preventing the body from absorbing them. This directly helps lower LDLs at the bad cholesterol levels. Additionally, the skin of the apple contains polyphenols, which prevent LDL cholesterol from oxidizing. Oxidized cholesterol is what builds up in arteries as plaque. Therefore, by eating the peel, seniors are essentially actively fighting against the hardening of their arteries. Blood sugar regulation, a safe sweet treat. Many seniors struggle with type 2 diabetes or pre-diabetes and are wary of fruit due to sugar content. It is a valid concern, but apples are an exception to the rule. Unlike processed sweets or high glycemic fruits like watermelon, apples have a low glycemic index, a GA. This means they digest slowly and release sugar into the bloodstream gradually, preventing the dangerous spikes and crashes that are hazardous for diabetics. The phytonutrients in apples can actually help regulate blood sugar processing. By improving insulin sensitivity, apples help the body utilize glucose more effectively. For a senior with a sweet tooth who has been told to cut out desserts, a crisp, sweet apple, perhaps dusted with a little cinnamon, which also lowers blood sugar, is the perfect guilt-free substitute that satisfies cravings while protecting metabolic health. Cognitive health, protecting the aging brain. Perhaps the most exciting area of research regarding apples and seniors involves the brain. We all fear cognitive decline, dementia, and Alzheimer's disease. While no food is a cure, apples show incredible promise as a preventative measure. The secret weapon here is an antioxidant called quercetin. Quercetin is found in abundance in apple skin. Animal studies have shown that quercetin protects brain cells from oxidative stress, essentially the rusting of the body over time. This protection can reduce cellular death in the brain caused by oxidation and inflammation. Furthermore, apple juice consumption has been linked to the preservation of acetylcholine, a neurotransmitter that is essential for memory and is often found to be low in patients with Alzheimer's. Bone health and fall prevention. As we age, our bones lose density, leading to conditions like osteoporosis and an increased risk of fractures from falls. While calcium and vitamin D get all the glory, apples play a supporting role that shouldn't be ignored. Apples contain a unique flavonoid called floridzin, which is found only in apple trees. Some researchers believe floridzin may protect post-menopausal women from osteoporosis and may increase bone density. Additionally, apples contain trace amounts of boron, a mineral that strengthens bones and helps the body metabolize other bone-building nutrients. When you combine the energy boost from the natural sugars, the muscle function support from potassium, and the bone-protecting flavonoids, an apple becomes a vital tool in keeping a senior upright, mobile, and independent. Practical solutions for dental issues. We must address a very real practical barrier: dental health. For many seniors, biting into a rock-hard Granny Smith is simply impossible due to dentures, bridges, or sensitive teeth. This difficulty often leads seniors to abandon apples entirely. This is a mistake. There are numerous ways to unlock the nutritional benefits of apples without compromising dental comfort. 1. The baked apple. Baking an apple breaks down its cellular structure, making it spoon soft while retaining most of its fiber and vitamin content, though some vitamin C is lost to heat. A baked apple is also a warming, comforting dish that evokes nostalgia. Simple recipe: core an apple, leave the bottom intact. To place a teaspoon of honey, a dash of cinnamon, and a few raisins in the center. Bake at 350 750 for 30 minutes until tender. 2. Homemade applesauce. Store-bought applesauce is often loaded with high fructose corn syrup. Making it at home allows you to control the texture and sweetness. Leaving the skins on during the stewing process and then using a food mill ensures you get the red pigment as anthocyanins and the pectin from the skin. 3. The smoothie solution. For seniors who have difficulty swallowing, dysphagia, or chewing, smoothies are a lifesaver. You can blend a whole apple as cord, but with skin, into a high-powered blender with spinach, yogurt, and a banana. The result is a drink that contains all the fiber and nutrients of the raw fruit, but requires zero chewing. 4. Grated apple. A technique often forgotten is grating. Using a cheese grater, you can shred a raw apple into fine pieces. This can be stirred into oatmeal, yogurt, or even pancake batter. It provides the flavor and nutrition of raw apple without the need for strong biting force. Hydration and weight management. Dehydration is a common cause of hospitalization among the elderly. The thirst mechanism dulls with age, meaning seniors often don't feel thirsty even when they need fluids. Apples are approximately 86% water. Eating an apple is effectively eating a small glass of water. This contributes to daily fluid intake in a way that feels like a snack rather than a chore. Regarding weight management, the high water and fiber content promotes satiety. Seniors with limited mobility may burn fewer calories, making weight gain easier. Eating energy-dense, processed foods leads to weight gain. An apple, however, provides bulk in the stomach, sending "I'm full" signals to the brain. This helps prevent overeating during meals, assisting in maintaining a healthy weight, which relieves pressure on aging joints. Vision health. While carrots are the vegetable associated with eyes, apples contribute too. Macular degeneration and cataracts are the thieves of sight for the elderly. The antioxidants in apples, specifically the flavonoids, combat the free radical damage that contributes to these conditions. While not a cure, a diet rich in antioxidant fruits like apples supports overall eye longevity. Choosing and storing apples. Not all apples are created equal, and for seniors on a budget, it is important to choose wisely. While all apples are good, red, skinned varieties like Red Delicious, Gala, and Fuji generally have higher concentrations of antioxidants in their peels than yellow or green varieties. However, Granny Smith apples are lower in sugar and higher in fiber, making them excellent for diabetics. Caregiver tip: buy organic if the budget allows. Apples frequently appear on the Dirty Dozen list for pesticide residue. If organic is too expensive, simply washing the apples thoroughly with a mixture of water and baking soda can remove the majority of surface residues. Store apples in the crisper drawer of the refrigerator. They ripen 10 times faster at room temperature. A cold apple is also often crisper and more refreshing. Interactions and precautions. While apples are a superfood, we must be scientifically responsible. Apples are generally safe, but there are minor considerations. The seeds contain amygdalin, which releases cyanide when chewed. While you would need to eat a huge cup of crushed seeds to suffer harm, it is best for seniors to avoid the core. Additionally, apple juice can interact with the absorption of some medications, such as the allergy drug fexofenadine, Allegra. Always consult a doctor or pharmacist about diet changes regarding medication interactions. A weekly apple plan for seniors. To make this practical, here is a simple way to integrate apples into a senior's weekly routine without it becoming repetitive. Monday, sliced raw apple with a tablespoon of peanut butter at Protein Boost. Tuesday, grated apple mixed into morning oatmeal with cinnamon. Wednesday, baked apple dessert after dinner. Thursday, apple and spinach smoothie for lunch. Friday, Waldorf salad, iced apples, diced apple nuts, celery, and yogurt dressing. Saturday, stewed apples atop a whole grain waffle. Sunday, fresh pressed apple juice with pulp retained. The conclusion: small steps for big gains. Aging is inevitable, but how we age is largely up to us. The challenges of senior health, from digestion to cognition, from heart strength to blood sugar, are formidable. Yet, it is comforting to know that one of the most powerful weapons in our arsenal is sitting right there in the fruit bowl. The apple is affordable, available year-round, delicious, and versatile. For caregivers, offering an apple is an act of love. It is a way to say, I care about your heart, your mind, and your comfort. For seniors, eating that apple is an act of independence and self-care. It doesn't require a prescription. It doesn't have side effects, and it tastes wonderful. So go ahead and grab that Gala, Fuji, or Granny Smith. Wash it off, slice it up, or bake it down. That old rhyme was right all along. An apple a day really does keep the doctor away. And it might just help you enjoy your golden years with a little more shine.